Good afternoon, everybody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sakritat Phongphaisit, a fourth-year student at Kasetsart University in the English major, and the topic for my presentation is hard rock has a bad influence on people's behavior. Have you ever heard about some belief that hard rock has a negative effect on young people? Is this true or is this a myth? People like to talk about and spread widely. This presentation will focus on three main parts. First, the problem associated of being influenced by hard rock. Second, the solution to how to solve such problem as stated. And third, the benefit of being enlightened upon such subject. First, the problem of being influenced by hard rock. Take a look at this figure. It shows that there are many people who listen to rock music. It causes young people at risk of depression. When it compared with the range of age 16 with 65, you will see that the share of respondents just over 200 percentages from the bottom. According to Dr. Katrina 2011, young people at risk of depression are more likely to listen habitually and repetitively to heavy metal music. Furthermore, it has been found that most young people listen to a range of music in positive ways, to block out clouds, to lift their mood, or to give them energy when exercising. However, in the case of listening to heavy rock music, young people at risk of depression are more likely to be listening to music, particularly heavy metal music, in a negative way, and this is to isolate themselves from reality, which may also lead to suicidal thoughts. Additionally, there are 2015 has stated some evidence is as available regarding the effect of listening, emotional status on their choice and preference for music listening when angry. After recent research study, listeners of heavy music and hard rock were found to be diagnosed or yet to be diagnosed with anxiety and depression. Therefore, they listened to such angry music in order to not flush out those emotions, but rather stimulate them, as some believe that nobody else understands their feelings and must be portrayed through music. Next, I'm going to show you how to solve such problem. Secondly, the solution to such problem. Take a look at this figure. The results show that students who have listened to rock music were not quite different from students who listen to light jazz music, rock music, and jazz music. All of it shown the average of percentages almost the same. According to Jacqueline 2004, in recent study, there was no differential effect of type of music on immediate aggressive behavior as measured by hostility inventory. Cross 1998 found similar result. However, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics 1996, there is significant marker between adolescent preference for heavy metal and dangerous behavior in their youth. Yet there are many doorways such out of such immense as such. Although a certain individual may be influenced under such harsh music, there are various ways one may aid in the process of relieving such influence, because as stated above, the reason a certain individual mainly listen are due to depression and anxiety. According to Dr. Katrina 2011, psychological help such as counseling or the simple task of asking questions can kickstart have stopped through such behavior. She said that if listening does not make the patient feel good about themselves, then the trigger signs that such person may potentially are exposed to depression. Next, I will show you the benefit of being enlightened upon such subject. Lastly are the benefit of being enlightened upon such subject. In knowing that a person is influenced by the music of hard rock, this opens up gateway to try to figure out if such person need help, because in the result of study by late 2011, extreme music fans reported using their music to enhance their happiness, to immerse themselves in feeling of love, and agree that their music enhanced their well-being. What is of these responses indicators is that extremely music listener appear to be using the music listening for passion, positive self-regulatory purposes. Although this effect cannot be generalized to non-fans, it nevertheless lends support to growing body of research about every day. Music listening and emotion regulation. Therefore, it is important to distinguish certain behavior of people listening to such emotionally stimulating music on as some may simply by hardcore fans, but others may be listening due to emotional attachment or implication of depression, which may lead to suicidal thoughts or even self-harm. Jacqueline 2004. In conclusion, I hope you learned how hard rock had a bad influence on people's behavior, and that makes sense. Today, I have shown you my 3 main points. Let me run through my 3 main points again. First are the problems associated of being influenced by hard rock. Second are the solutions to how to solve such problems as stated. And lastly are the benefits of being enlightened upon such subject. I strongly disagree with this topic about listening hard rock has a bad influence on people's behavior because of depending on people for some time. It makes you feel relaxed when you listen it. Thank you for listening.